Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to our spoiler discussion for Season 6, Episode 4, Book of the Stranger, Game of Thrones. Welcome. I got everybody from last week and the week before. Got Adrian,
Yep.
I got Matt,
Hey.
and me. So, let's start.
Hey,
Uh,
hey, 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 hey,
Oh.
hey, hello,
Hello.
hello, this is Guru.
And we got Guru.
We didn't get lucky with this.
Yeah.
Shit.
I got lucky.
I got lucky with the MILF of Thrones.
Before we started doing a spoiler discussion, let's just not talk about the new episode. Let's just talk about the porn parody.
We looked up the porn parody, and if you
Yeah.
want to look it up, it's called Game of Bones.
Yeah.
It's a great time. It's an hour and 50 minutes.
Great
It's a great time.
It was okay.
You can watch such fantastic
That was
scenes
great.
as the White Wedding.
Yeah, the White Wedding where there's Bukkake.
You can
Wait,
see-
hold on. Everybody left. Everybody's gone. So we can just say whatever we want now. Everybody clicked off the video already. I can feel it. So, yep. Wait, hold on. Yeah, they called us lame. We're lame.
Man, it's so lame.
Yeah. The White Wedding. Alright, so anyway, this episode of Game of Thrones is brought to you by Guru because he's going to tell you all that happened because I'm not good at it. So, go ahead, Guru.
welcome to another Guru edition of what happened with Game of Thrones.
There you
So
go.
first,
Trademark.
we have Jon Snow. He's sitting there with his friend, and his friend's like, "Yo, you can't leave the Night's Watch." And he's like, "Watch me." He's like, "Okay."
Watch.
Okay.
And so they're like, "Hey, yo, knock
Watch
at the
me.
door. Who is it?" "Oh, look, it's Sansa." And so he's like, "Oh, yo, Sansa, like I haven't seen you for 6 seasons." She's like,
That's what
"Yeah."
he says.
Then they like tell each other everything that happened with their lives between this past 6 seasons, off screen, and then they get back together and they're like, "Yo, so like, Ramsay totally has Winterfell. We should do something." And John's like, nah, that's just troublesome. You shouldn't do that." And Sansa's like, "You little bitch." So then we go to Davos and Melisandre, and Davos is like, "Yo, so what you doing now? Like, what are you gonna do?" She's like, "Well, I'm following John." He's like, "Oh, well, what about Stannis?" And she's like, "Oh, about that." Brienne then comes up and is like, "Hey, yo, so by the way, Stannis is dead. Just thought I'd mention that. And also, I remember you two killing a certain Renly Baratheon. Ring any bells?" And they're like, next scene." So we go to the next scene, and we see little John Aaron, Robin Aaron. That's right.
Yeah.
He's still failing at shooting an arrow because he kind of sucks. And Littlefinger comes up and is like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And this old guy's just kind of like, "Yo, listen, I don't like you doing this, Littlefinger, being all mischievous and sneaky." He's like, "Okay, well, let me be mischievous and sneaky and threaten your life." He's like, "Yo, Robin, this kid's tripping." Robin's like, "How hard is he tripping? Is he tripping down the moon door?" And
Okay. Hang on, we go.
Littlefinger's like, "You know what? I don't think he's tripping that hard." And Robin's like, "You right, we'll keep him." And then Littlefinger's like, "You want to know who is tripping? Ramsay Bolton. He's about to get Sansa and John. We should do something about it." He's like, "Aight, sounds good." And so we go all the way to the other side of the world to Mr. Tyrion, Grey Worm, different color,
Black.
and Missandei, that's her name. And they're like, "Okay, so we're gonna talk to all these slavers, and we're gonna talk to them, quote unquote, peacefully." And Grey Worm's like, "I don't like this idea." Missandei's like, "I don't like this idea either." And Tyrion's like, don't worry, I'll negotiate with them." He goes and he's like, "Okay, you guys can have 7 years of slaves. I give up. That's what
7
you guys
years
get."
a slave.
7 years a slave. And so Grey Worm's like, "I don't like that." And Missandei's like, "I don't like that either." And then Tyrion's like, "Here, let me make you guys like me more by giving them whores. That should make you guys like me so much more." And so then he walks out, and the people are like, "Yo, Tyrion, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? I don't even know your name. How do I know your name's Tyrion?" And Tyrion's just kind of like, "Listen, guys, I think I know what I'm doing. I don't know if I know what I'm doing, but end scene." So he walks out, and Missandei and Grey Worm's like, "I don't like this." And he's like, "We'll deal with it." And they're like, "Okay." So then we move on to Jorah and Dario, and they see the Dothraki village, and they're like, "Oh wow, there's a lot of people there. We shouldn't go down there." And Dario's like, "But I like this knife." And Jorah's like, "Yeah, but I have stone skin. Did I mention that?" He's like, "Oh, okay."
Okay.
So then they go down there, and Daenerys is in in the village. Or actually, no, they make their way through the village, and these guys are like, "Hey, we don't recognize you." And Jorah's like, "Yo, here's the plan, Dario. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm a merchant. Hey, guys, I'm a merchant." They're like, "You're not a merchant." He's like, "Oh fuck." And so they battle, and then he stabs, and he's like, "Yo, we can't show the stab wound. They're gonna know that we had weapons. We can't have weapons here." And Dario's like, "Got it." Smashes him with a rock, which I mean, they could probably still see the stab wound.
Well, yeah,
Just
but he
saying.
probably smashed the body too.
They probably smashed
Yeah,
it.
idiot.
Yeah, well, you dumb.
Okay, so then we
They
go
put
to-
flammable stuff everywhere. That's why it went on fire, idiot.
I learned that the
Sorry, I just read a
Dothrakis
comment.
have hair curlers, which is astounding to me.
They look
And
pretty
so
beautiful.
Daenerys is like, "Yo, I need to go pee," and they're like, "Okay, women can never go to the bathroom by themselves, so take this girl."
God damn it.
so they go out to the bathroom.
This is what you've been spending your extra few minutes on, trying to make jokes about everything.
Exactly. And so they go out to the bathroom, and lo and behold, in the bathroom is Jorah and Dario. And Daenerys is just like, "Hey, listen, I've got this. I've got this. You guys calm down." He's like, "Okay." So then we go to Marjorie. Marjorie's in the prison cell. Take her out of the prison cell. She meets the High Sparrow. The High Sparrow's like, "Yo, let me tell you about this one time in college where I had this mad dang kegger. There's all these people that are passed out, everywhere drunk as fuck. I looked at them, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?" And he's like, "You know what? I'm going to follow Christ. I'm going to follow Jesus." And that's what he did. Margie's like, "This guy is crazy." And he's like, "Okay, well, here's your brother." And there's, there he is,
That's it.
Sir Loras. And she's like, "Yo, you gotta be strong in this." He's like, "I'm not strong." And she's like, "Well, you gotta be strong. You're looking like a little pussy right now." He's like, "Oh, okay." So then we go to Cersei. Cersei goes in on Tommen, and Pycelle's like, "Oh, look at me. I'm old, and I am useless in this show." And he decides to be even more useless by taking, I think Gore said, 3 hours to walk out of that room.
I should have laughed. That was good.
It took him a long ass time. But then once he's out of there, Cersei's like, "Listen, we gotta do something about the High Sparrow." And Tommen's like, "Well, High Sparrow said something to me, but I'm not allowed to tell anyone." And Cersei's like, "You're gonna tell me?" He's like, "Okay." So then they go to the council thingy, and Cersei's like, "Yo, listen, High Sparrow and his goons, they've got to go." And Lady Tyrell, she's like, "Yo, I don't know if I can do that." And she's like, "But she's a bitch, but he's a bitch." And she's like, "You right. She's gonna make my daughter, or he's gonna make my daughter, walk around naked. You did that. That looked really dumb. I don't want to see her digital body on screen. We can't have that happen." And she's like, "I'm glad that we're on the same page." And so Theon then's like, "You know what's a good idea? Going back to my sister. That seems like a good idea." So he goes back to his sister, and his sister's
You're,
like,
you're terrible at transitions, by the way.
No, these are good.
"These are perfect transitions. What are you talking about?"
He's doing a really good job.
Okay, so Theon's like, "Yo, hey, I'm back." And she's like, "Well, you're not going to be king." He's like, "No, I'm not. I don't have a dick. How do you think I'm supposed to do that?" And she's like, "Well, I don't have a dick." And he's like, "You have a bigger dick than me."
I
So,
feel like this isn't what was said.
it might be. May or may not be paraphrased. And he's like, "You know
Was
what?"
this in the porn parody? You're mixing them up. Imagine they did Theon in the porn parody. He tried to fuck a girl with his no dick.
But Theon just says, "Yo, I'll let you be king." And she's like, "Queen." And he's like, "Okay." So then we go to Ramsay. Ramsay's just sitting in his room. He's got his apple. He's carving his apple. He's actually doing a pretty good job at it. I gotta say that was the highlight of the episode. And Nusha comes in. Nusha's like, "Yo, listen, I'm a wildling. I can do wild things in bed. So let's get it on."
I like you laughed at something. I can do wild things in bed.
So she gets on to him, and they start going at it. And she starts reaching for the knife. And Ramsay's like, "Oh, are you looking for the knife? Here you go." And he puts it on her neck. She's got her knife, but
In her
down-
neck.
Then he eats with
She
the
got her
right
knife.
after.
And then he eats
It's with the knife right after. Why? Because he's evil.
Yeah.
Get it? Get it? Get it?
Oh yeah, I get it.
So then John and Sansa and like all the other people are sitting on the table. There is some mad sexual tension between Tormund and Brienne. Like
Yeah,
Is there?
there's a little bit.
so much sexual tension. I don't know. They kind of alluded to it.
That'd be awesome.
Might be a little bit be there.
That'd be
Okay.
awesome.
So they're sitting around the table. Then a guard comes and he's like, "Hey, here's a letter from Ramsay." And Ramsay just kind of says, "Fuck you," and actually spits through the letter. And John's like, "You know what? I still don't want to do anything." And Sansa's like, "Okay, John, this is when you have to stop being a little bitch. Man up and let's go fuck these guys up." And he's like, "Okay." So then we go back to Daenerys. She's sitting in the council, and all the Dothraki people are like, "Yo, so what are we gonna do with you?" And she's like, well, here's what you're going to do with me. I'm going to become ruler of all of you. And they're like, let's see you try. And she's like, hey, can you guys last through fire? And they're like, no. So she throws down the fire, and this is literally the most flammable hut I've ever seen.
Yeah, right.
They knock over the fire, and literally the ground lights on fire. Like, they bathe this whole ground in lighter fluid.
Yeah.
And the whole hut burns, and they decided to have all the leaders all in one place for some reason.
Yeah. It's a meeting.
Yeah, meeting, of course.
Yeah. So they can talk about how many women they fucked that day. That's all they talk about.
And so Daenerys is like, yo, you heard about that no nudity clause in my contract? Well, psych, nothing said about digital. So they're like, whoa, dude, she can get around contracts. Let's bow down to her. Let's worship her. And Jorah's like, dim titties. And then that's where the episode ends.
That's where it ends. So there you go. One thing I want to say is that I got a comment on I did a reaction thing for the whole episode, and I got a comment immediately, someone talking shit like, what the fuck you mean it doesn't make any sense that the whole hut is on fire and stuff? Obviously what they did was they set it up so that it could go on fire, you freaking idiot. So Guru, you're an idiot. I don't know why you're saying that. Obviously they set it up. The Jorah and Bora and Oreo.
Yeah, like, you just drag Guru down to that.
Guru, you idiot.
Yo,
Didn't you know they snuck in there when they were all in there and somehow they didn't notice them?
Yo, I missed that scene where Jorah took lighter fluid and was sprinkling it up.
You didn't see that part where they got some Castrol GTS or whatever, and that's oil. That's just whatever. I don't know cars, but yeah, someone got mad at me. So there you go. I wanted to address it just in case that asshole decided to listen 12 minutes into this video.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Yeah, screw you. I think that was a good job. Good job, Guru. I liked it.
Thank you. I tried too hard.
All right, yeah, you did. You definitely do.
Guru definitely, yeah.
You try way too hard. When I said we should have just a recap, I thought it was gonna be a minute. You just going.
I thought it was gonna be a recap.
Yeah, that almost was as long as the show.
It was also Guru's stand-up comedy hour.
Yeah.
No, you're definitely sitting down.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I could hear the bag of Doritos from here.
Listen, it's Tostitos.
Oh, I
Oh,
apologize.
scoops.
Yeah, scoop. How is he gonna scoop up the rest of the Cheeto dust on his
Tears.
in his tears? He's gonna scoop up his tears. All right, so I thought it was a good episode. Nothing really crazy happened besides Osha getting killed, even though we haven't seen her in 3 seasons. But besides that, it was just all set up, really. I would say.
I thought it was going to be a lot longer between until Sansa got to the Night's
Yeah,
Watch.
me too.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be, like somewhere like in the later half of the season. And
Yeah.
she
I
was
was
there. I was
shocked
like,
when she
nice.
was
Yeah, it
all
was
of a
just
sudden
jump cut straight up. I was like, oh, okay. Because I didn't think they were building up to that, yet. I thought maybe next, when I saw her, say goodbye to Theon, I thought, all right, we're going to see her, like, traversing or something in the next episode. But no, she's just there.
Yeah, I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was like one of the best episodes.
No.
I certainly thought it was one of the better ones of the season because I felt like a lot more plot progression happened in this episode than there has before in this season.
Yeah.
Like I felt
I
like
think-
more stuff was actually happening. I felt like almost every single plot was actually progressing forward instead of just kind of being where we expect us to be.
Yeah,
like
no, it was good.
I'd say like the only one that really didn't progress all that much was the Cersei one, where she's talking to them about overthrowing the High Sparrow.
That whole timeline's getting really boring to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the High Sparrow. I really like him.
No, I like
He's
the
a
High
good
Sparrow,
actor,
but I'm
too.
tired of Cersei. I really
Yeah,
am.
me
She's
too.
just kind of
Yeah.
sitting around twiddling her thumbs.
Yeah, I pretty much tune out at any time we're in King's Landing just because I'm like, just fucking let's do something now. Because every other place is like going nuts except for King's Landing really now. But just talking.
Yeah, like Jon Snow's and Sansa's plots are really progressing really fast. Over in Marine, like what Tyrion's doing is huge with talking with the slavers. I like
It's like
seeing
we're still focused on the High Sparrow here after like how many episodes at this point.
Yeah.
too many.
Yeah, a lot of just High Sparrow like, let me sit down. Well, I tell you a story. So there was this one time, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh fuck. I mean, he's a great actor, but I don't want to hear any more of just, anything from his
I found
mouth.
Yeah,
I found his story that time interesting.
Oh no, I found that story interesting until it gets to the point where, why did he change? And he's just like, I had a good ass time. And then I looked at, and I woke up, I was like, man, that was a good ass party. It was a little too
It
good.
literally sounded like he was like, "Yo, bro, so I went to this wicked party last night."
Sigma Pi.
I thought he was going to say, like, I woke up and I fucked my friend.
Yo,
Uh,
I was at that good frat house at that Kappa Lannister.
yeah.
That's like some frat boy decides to join ISIS after a rave or something.
Game of Thrones just crossovers with Neighbors. I don't know where. Zac Efron shows up.
Yeah, I thought the last 2 episodes were better though.
I mean, I thought I would say
Yeah,
last
I
3.
didn't feel like the writing was as strong, and it wasn't as quotable. Like
No.
I don't
Well, there was one quote I liked. I don't remember, so obviously it's not memorable. But I liked it. I laughed when what were they called? The Dothrakis were talking about what they're gonna do with Daenerys.
horse fucked.
Yeah, not that part.
That was the most.
I love that part. No, there's a couple lines in there I thought were pretty funny, but too bad we're not gonna get any more of just the Dothrakis just being complete disgusting assholes.
Well, they're kind of.
It can't be the worst episode they've done because of a lack of sand snakes. Still 3 weeks strong.
I'm so
true.
glad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fucking 3
and
weeks.
no
I
Arya
think, I
either.
think genuinely what everyone thought at the beginning, where they were like, I think they just got sand snakes out of the way immediately, just so we didn't have to deal with them for however long we needed to. I think that's genuinely what they did.
Hopefully.
Yo, I think it'd be hilarious if episode 9 this season was entirely
Oh,
sand
God,
snakes.
don't say that. No, I would never watch again, just based on.
Yeah,
It's just the sand snakes, and they just like talk about like girl troubles.
Yeah, just hissing. That's all they do.
yeah. I don't. Even though I won't say I don't. I mean, I hate the sand snakes.
It's dumb.
It's
Sorry.
dumb. No, it's dumb.
All the writing around
I don't hate
is
it.
dumb.
It's yeah. What you don't like? Some of the quotable lines that all the sand snakes
What's
say.
the best line, Matt?
Yeah, what's the?
You want the good girl, but you need the bad pussy.
You need the bad pussy. That's
She
a pretty
bites
good
his
one.
ear.
Is it bad pussy like not good?
No, that's like bad pussy. You've seen Game of Bones. You know the bad pussy. But yeah, no, I don't like them, but I wouldn't say I hate them. They also had one good moment in the first episode where they killed that dude, just stab him right in the face. So
It's crazy to me how the Sand Snakes saying bad pussy and like Tyrion's trial speech can be in the same show.
oh, then okay. Yeah. That Oscar-worthy moment, and then the
And then Tyrion's trial speech.
yeah. The Oscar moment, and then the trial speech. Yeah, you're right. She's
Hey,
gonna
it
win
won an
Oscar.
Emmy that year. It won the Emmy for best drama.
Yeah,
The
it
Wait
did.
Bad Pussy.
I wonder. No, but the Bad Pussy was only a couple episodes ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That was last season.
Was that last season?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was that episode. Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind. We haven't seen what's his name yet this season, have we?
Who?
Tyrion's boy that fucked the.
The one that went with Jamie.
Yeah, him.
Oh, Braun. No, we haven't.
Yeah, we haven't seen him. I love that guy.
I think he was still in Dorne last time I checked, wasn't
Death by
didn't he leave with Jamie?
he? I don't
They
know.
just left him.
Yeah, he just
I
left.
actually don't know. I don't remember if he.
I'm
actually
pretty
left.
sure he left with Jamie, which is why
Yeah,
I thought it was
I'm
weird that you
fairly
didn't see him.
I'm looking up on the wiki right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he really doesn't serve any purpose right now, though. So there's no reason for him to be.
A
I'm
lot,
sure
a
he'll
lot
be
of
back.
characters don't serve any purpose. Like, what purpose does Grey Worm serve?
Yeah,
He's
but
there.
Grey Worm is at least involved with Tyrion.
Wait, he says, I don't like that. Oh, okay. Why can't Bronn show up and say I don't like that too? He's at least a more
I'm
interesting
sure
character.
he'll be back.
I don't like Grey Worm. I don't like what's her name, nerd chick from
Missandei.
Furious 7, Missandei. I'm glad I don't know her name. I don't like her either.
Yeah, no,
Um,
they're really dumb and they don't know how to rule at all.
Yeah, and I liked Osha, and then she gets killed. I'm like, come on, man. You have one shitty asshole, not asshole, but shitty female character. One really bad female character, and then you kill one that's awesome.
Oh, so different subject. Braun was on the boat with Jamie, but we just haven't seen him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They wouldn't
you didn't
leave.
leave him
They
there.
just leave Braun there. Well, I mean that would make sense. I mean him and that the one girl, they had a thing. So that's who she says the bad pussy to Braun.
God damn it.
I wish I was Braun. I mean, he almost got poisoned, but whatever.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, whatever. Obviously, she likes him, because he would have been dead.
Clearly.
Yeah, come on. Anyway, so all right, not much else to talk about. A lot of talking. Game of Thrones just talks. They don't do anything. It's fucking boring. It's
Just
shitty.
your standard talk in the betrayal garden.
Yeah, betrayal garden. It's just a bunch of betrayals. It's just betrayal of Thrones. There's no games going on. I haven't seen one screenshot of Uncharted throughout the entire fucking show yet, so I don't know where that game part comes. But yeah, no, it was a good episode. I don't really have anything else to say. What was everybody's like favorite part besides the digital tits?
I liked them reading Ramsay's note at the end.
Oh yeah, I like that part too. Even though Jon Snow, when he was reading it and he stopped, he made it so obvious that there was something fucked up about that letter. And if you didn't want Sansa to read it, why did he just like leave it on the table? It's like, whatever. And then Sansa grabs it, of course. Of course, it says what everyone
Exactly what
knew
you think it
what
would
would say. It says, and we're gonna take Sansa, and I'm just gonna treat her real right. Yep. No, I ain't gonna rape her over and over again.
Treat her real well, man.
Man, I wonder what the feminists think about this show. They probably hate it. Because
They
there's
hate
a
it.
lot of just fucking, fuck women, just rape them. Like,
Yo, they said the rape word. That
Yep.
means we're triggered.
yep, they said they're going to do the rape word. Well, to be fair, Sansa, that was like one of the most controversial moments in the entire show yet.
I still don't get that.
I don't get it either. I mean, it was so obvious that was going to happen. So I don't know
And
why
the-
people
and
were
the- and there's
surprised.
been literal killing.
Yeah, there's been people that got murdered at their own wedding. Someone got that was
Fucking-
pregnant.
Sean
I think-
Bean.
Yeah, Sean Bean died.
I
He
kinda
dies
love-
every movie.
I like how they don't complain that a woman literally had her pregnant
Yeah.
stomach stabbed multiple times.
Yeah, and then Rob Stark. The next episode, you see him after he dies. They cut his head off and put a wolf head on top of his body and just parade him around. I was like, God damn! Remember that part? Because that affected me more than him dying. I was
Yeah,
like,
that was
oh,
pretty-
that
pretty
sucks.
raw.
Yeah, that was pretty raw. I mean, it was pretty hardcore. But this whole series has been just nothing but fuck. And then, rape. I mean, that was bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like, that was nothing. But I don't get it. One thing that happens bad to a woman like that sexually, and then fuck it, fuck this show. But speaking of women, the ending. That's not my favorite part. But how many times are we gonna have Daenerys just like get bowed down to in front of a bunch of people?
Yeah,
At least
that
3 more
shot.
times this season.
Yeah, there wasn't season. What was it? Season 3 ended that way, or season 4, where she's just like in front of a bunch of people and they're bowing down to her, and then the dragons fly around.
Yeah, a lot of seasons have ended like that.
The fuck? Even like kind of season 5 ended that way with her because I mean they
It plays
weren't
the
bowing.
same song too.
Yeah, exactly. But season 5 kind of ended that way, except they weren't bowing to her. There was just a bunch of people around her. Like how many times are you
Well,
gonna
they were
end an
trying to
episode?
kill her in season 5.
Yeah, I
so
know,
now
but there was a bunch of people around her though. I'm pretty sure they played that music too. So I don't know, that shot's getting old because the first time you saw it, you're like, oh, what things to come, and then the future is just the future episodes is just Daenerys going like, I need to control the slaves and make them not slaves anymore. That's it. And then the dragon shows up maybe once.
maybe she'll
every
finally get over to
episode.
Westeros.
That'd be nice. I really just want to see like all out war. I really hope this is what they do. They make like, I don't know, 8 seasons and then they make a really big budget movie. I would love to see that. Like actually make a movie where it's like a battle and all shit just breaks loose. That would be nice. They're not going to, obviously, but I heard there was like rumors that was going to happen. They were going to make a movie.
Well, everything's gonna go down like in the north. Like Peter Baelish and the Vale are
Mhm.
going in.
Yeah. But,
John and Ramsay are gonna fight.
Everybody's
Armies.
going out. The good thing about this episode is that it confirmed who people were going to go after.
Yeah.
Even though I think we already knew that Littlefinger was going to go after. Well, no, I don't think we knew that he was going to go after Ramsay. Actually, did we?
I mean, you could assume like he's
Yeah,
in the
I
Vale.
assume.
Like
Yeah. But and of course fucking John doesn't like him. Definitely not now after he heard that he has his brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a lot of
have your brother
progression.
Rickon. Who?
Yeah, he's like,
It's like,
Rickon.
who's
Oh my
Rickon?
God, they got my crippled brother.
No, the other
No,
one.
the other one. Yeah, I know. That was a joke. No, the other one. Who? Oh. Yeah, who cares? That'd be great if you just said
No,
who
the other
cares.
one. Wait, no, fucking what? Who?
Wait, other one. Rob's dead. No,
No, the younger one.
Yeah, the goofy looking one.
Yeah, Bran.
Yeah, Brad. No, the one that doesn't really exist. Rob, he's dead. God damn it. He got more pissed that he heard like one of the direwolves probably died than he did that Rickon got captured.
Rickon.
Rickon, that's his name, right? That's
How many more direwolves do we have?
2. We got one that got unleashed, I guess, by what's his name? Was it Bran?
Yeah,
and then
Bran.
you got Jon Snow's.
Well,
Shadow.
Arya's was never. Arya's ran away in season 1.
No, Arya's. Oh yeah,
That's it.
Sansa's is the one that got killed because they had
Yeah.
to put him down because he attacked some fucker, right? Joffrey, that's his name. That
Yep.
little ass. Yeah, I know his name. I'm just being disrespectful because I hate.
I'm being disrespectful.
I'm being disrespectful to the dead. Speaking of the dead, Ollie died. Oh man, I know it was last episode, but I just want to bring it
I
up.
fucking hanged the kid.
Yeah, when he
Younger.
mentioned that, I was like, yeah, that fucking kid was some fucking hellspawn. Fuck him. Who cares? You did the world a favor, man. Fuck Ollie. He was the worst. I hate it. I hate him more than Joffrey.
More than the Sand Snakes.
No, I love the Sand Snakes. They got tits and stuff, but you know, like Ollie. I can't say the same thing about Ollie because that's weird. And also, he's dead, so I don't
Yeah,
want to be
makes it better.
disrespectful. I don't want to be disrespectful to the dead.
Oh yeah, no, of course not.
No, you don't want to be disrespectful to the dead. But I wonder how they got rid of his body. Did they burn it, or did they just like throw it off a cliff?
This kid specifically is off the cliff. Everyone else they burned.
Everybody else, even what's his name, Alistair, who was probably more of a dick to John than Ollie. They burned him, but they fucking threw Ollie off the fucking
Yeah.
the piss mountain where everybody pisses off the mountain.
They just fed him to Ghost.
Good. He needs a fucking dinner. A little shitty dinner, but a dinner nonetheless. But I guess my favorite part, going back to this episode, I like the Sansa and Jon stuff. I like the beginning where they meet up. And
Nothing was
hug.
really wow. Like this
I thought that was
episode.
that was a surprise because I wasn't expecting, like we said. And when that happened, I was like, oh yeah,
But
friends
again,
forever.
it feels like to me the plot is progressing a lot faster than I actually
Yeah.
thought it would progress.
Yeah, I thought
Like,
we would
I
get
actually have faith that the Bastard Bowl is actually going to happen this season.
It has to happen this season. Like this.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I thought that at least was with the way that the first 2 episodes were going. I'm like, nothing is going to happen this season. And all of a sudden, Sansa shows up in Winterfell.
yeah.
Not in Winterfell.
Yeah, the
Castle
Watchtower,
Black.
Yeah,
White
Castle-
White Tower. Is there any black
Castle
people?
White.
Castle White. Well, it's Snow, so it makes sense. Jon Snow. Hey, I just realized that he rules the place with all the snow. The fuck, man? And his name is Jon Snow.
I just can't
Wow.
wait for 5 or 6 episodes because it's just going to be a lot happening. And I really I still can't wait for what's happening with Bran.
You know who was
Yeah.
absent this episode was a Mountain.
All right. Wait, who?
Mountain.
Oh yeah. That's. I was waiting for him
the
just to walk out of nowhere, just come out of nowhere, and just like pop up. For a big motherfucker, he's very sneaky. he just shows up everywhere. But I was gonna say Arya too. We're missing, which I'm pretty sure we're gonna get her next week.
Yeah.
I'm glad that, what, one thing I have to say, I'm glad we didn't spend a whole season with Jorah and Oreo trying to find Daenerys.
Yeah, they got that settled.
Oh, we're like, wait, when's the actual series end again?
What do you mean? The series? I think they said 8, right? They said 8 seasons?
Yeah, I think that's what they're going for.
Yeah, so we only have, at this point,
Yeah,
what,
so they need to
26
start
episodes?
They need to start wrapping it up, yeah.
Yeah. So we got 26 episodes left, pretty much. Unless, I don't know, maybe the last season will be longer. They might do that. They might make the
No,
last
in fact,
season
I think it
a
was
little
even less. I think it was like, hold on.
longer. No, I thought 8.
Keep talking. I know I saw this quote recently, but keep talking.
Okay, so that's probably my favorite part anyway, Sansa and Jon. I like that. That was nice. And also, I wouldn't say it's my favorite part, but it was a surprise when... I don't remember her name. I'm sorry. I'm not good with names. Osa? Osha.
Osha.
Osha. Osha.
Asha.
Asha. Well, all right. Now you're saying Osha and he's saying Asha. Which one is it?
Same
It's,
spelling.
All right. So Oreo came up. I'm gonna call everybody. I can't. I don't know how to say the name Oreo, but no. Osha showed up and gets killed. I that was surprising, only because I knew she was gonna get killed at that scene. But it was only surprising that she just showed up again at the end of the last episode and then she's dead already. Like they just wanted to get rid of her. Nice scene. It was a good scene, but I don't know. It felt like they had her contract and it ran out, and they were just like, all right, fucking kill her. Fucking don't renew shit. Whatever. Kill her. We don't have any room for her anyway.
Yeah.
Which
They really
sucks.
don't.
Yeah, they don't. But I like characters more than I like the story itself. And I've said before that I hate almost every character, but me hating the characters doesn't mean I don't want to see them.
Yeah, you're still interested.
Yeah,
In them.
I hate Ramsey, but I love seeing him because he's such a piece of shit. I'm just like, what is he gonna do? Every time he shows up, he's gonna do something shitty. Either feed his newborn brother to a bunch of wolves with the fat mother there getting eaten as well, or he's gonna murder his own father, which was in the same fucking scene last episode. What else do you do? Skin motherfuckers just because?
skinning,
Yeah,
raping,
he-
torturing,
yeah,
de-dicking,
raping. Yeah, de-dicking. Yeah. He
just killing in general.
He's just a bundle of fucking joy. I love that man. But I can't. I will never be able. If he ever was in another movie, I'd never believe him if he was like a good guy. Like if he was like a nice guy, I'd be like, nah, fuck that. He's gonna cut your dick off. Don't turn around because he's gonna stab you in your ass.
So, they said 13 more episodes after this season's over.
Really?
So they said it's a potential 7 episodes for season 7 and 6 for the 8th.
Oh shit, that's bull. Damn, they're really wrapping
Yeah,
shit
so
up.
so they're
That's kind of sad.
Because this was, what was it? I think about 1 month ago they had an interview about this and they said that they're on their final lap, so they're trying to wrap things up now.
Really? Damn. That's sad.
It's time.
Isn't that sad?
Nah.
I think it's kind of sad because after Game of Thrones, we have Walking Dead.
Ballers.
Oh, baller! There you go.
Yeah, when's Baller's spoiler cast?
Oh man, Low Winter Sun. I still have to catch up. So
Deep spoiler cast. Let's go.
let's have a spoiler cast for Ballers.
You want to?
No.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So Ricky got the deal.
Gervais.
Ricky Gervais got the deal.
Ricky Baller's got the deal.
Ricky Ballers. Dwayne The Rock Johnson's name is Ballers in that fucking show. I will watch it.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Johnny Ballers. Johnny Ballers. Now I'm just imagining every show that the title, like some characters named that. Like I'm just picturing someone in Game of Seinfeld. Just I'm imagining someone is named Game of Thrones in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, John Game of Thrones.
Yeah, John Game of Thrones.
He's the main character.
He is the main character, yeah, pretty much. Yes.
Walter Breaking Bad.
Walter Breaking Bad. But all right. So, what was your favorite moment, Guru?
Probably when Sansa and I keep on wanting to say John
No, he's dead.
got back together. Like again, that just shocked me the most. I did not see that coming for at least a couple more episodes.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought that was gonna happen maybe episode 9, and then
Yeah.
the last episode of the season we'd get like one more scene of them talking, and that's it.
Yeah,
But no.
and I thought that was some real serious plot progression. I
Yeah.
really like seeing Sansa stand up and actually, be real and be like, "Yo, John, stop being a pussy."
I agree that there is plot progression. I'm not saying that there isn't.
No.
When I say there's
I'm
setup-
saying I'm saying that's what I really
Yeah.
like.
I'm
like
saying
seeing
that there's a lot of setup for plot progression later on, like the whole thing about Cersei trying to get everybody to go against the High Sparrow. Like that's obviously set up for some kind of war that's going to happen inside the city. They even said that.
The last half of this season should just be war, which is going to be
fuck
great.
yeah. That's going to be awesome. I wonder how, like, every episode, every season has that one amazing episode, right? Where shit goes down, or there's an awesome battle,
Yeah.
or someone
Yeah.
dies, and you're like, whoa! So I wonder what's going to be. I think, what? I'm going to predict. Let's predict who's going to die. That's going to be a big surprise. I'm going to say Cersei dies.
Yeah,
I think Cersei's going to lose.
Cersei might die. Ramsay dies this season.
I think Ramsey for sure dies by the season finale.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to say Ramsay wins, and he's going to be the only character left.
I think that there's going to be 3 major deaths this season. I agree, Cersei. I think it's time for her to die. I think Jorah's going to die for sure, especially with the skin cancer that he has.
Yeah, the stone cancer,
Yeah.
Rock.
I think.
rock cancer. Yeah.
I think
Cersei-
Ramsey's the one 100% for sure is going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ramsay is the only one I'm positive will die.
I think Jorah's
Uh,
going to die. He's going to die by like. He's going to inflict that on someone else. I have a feeling that like there's no way they're not just going to.
He's gonna
Jorah's-
use that to.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're going to use. He's going to use that as a bribe or something. Like,
Um,
I'm going to infect you if you don't let. He doesn't talk like this. I don't know why I'm talking like.
Yeah, I agree with those 3: Jorah, Cersei, and Ramsay. But I also think either of the Tyrell kids could go, Loras or Marjorie.
I like. You know what? No. What's her name? Cersei's kid.
I just feel like King's Landing is gonna be out of the equation soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yep. I think what's the king's name? Joffrey 2.0.
Tommen.
Yeah, Tommen. He's dead.
Tommen could die. I think Loras is dead soon too.
Well, I think Tommen's definitely gonna die because the witch said that all of her
That
kids
is
died.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think that's gonna come true.
I could see Varys dying.
Oh,
no,
man.
Varys is too smart to die. I think.
I don't know. They kind of hinted at something gonna happen in the next episode with Varys. So I hope not, though. I love Varys.
I think Varys and Littlefinger are like the 2 master manipulators behind everything.
I could see
Yeah,
Varys.
but you can they can never be safe like that though. You know, there always be like a stop where someone's like, nope, there's always someone smarter than you.
That's true. And then like a bunch of soldiers come in and kill Varys. I hope Varys
Oh,
doesn't die. I like Varys. What are they called? The Sons of the Harpy show up and kill Varys. I could see that. The Sons of the Harpy just show up and wherever the hell that place is that everybody meets up at when they want something from
Yeah,
Daenerys.
that temple.
The temple, yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
I could see them, the Sons of the Harpies, killing him there. Yeah. What do we think is gonna happen with Tyrion? They're not gonna kill him until.
No,
if they
no.
kill him, they're not gonna kill him until like the end.
The end. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Grey Worm and Missandei are going to more
Die.
act against him.
I thought you were gonna say they're gonna die in their arms, each other's arms. Die in their arms. They're gonna die in their own arms. No, they're gonna die in each other's arms very romantically. Because
It's
they share such a
unrealistic, but it'd be
bond.
great if Cersei made it back to Marine.
Did anybody remember they were romantically entwined?
That was fucking dumb. Like,
What? He can't have sex or whatever because he has no
Yeah,
weed.
but he can eat that pussy though.
Yeah, that's true. I love your pussy. Yum, yum, yum.
How does the Khaleesi taste?
Wait.
Oh yeah, he told him to suck his dick. That was a pretty good line. And,
Oh yeah, there you go. That's one of my
Temple.
favorite. There you go. That was pretty funny.
All right, they were done.
I like the
was
part
great.
where Grey Worm said, "Suck my dick." So
If he said that, I'm sure Gore would be more on his side then.
yeah, I like Grey Worm. He's a good guy. But all right, we're done. We just had predictions of who was gonna die, what's gonna happen.
Who's gonna get their dick sucked? Who's gonna get their nut sucked?
Yeah. Oh man, we're so lame.
Just the lamest shit ever. Lamest people on YouTube.
Yep. All right. Well, that was episode 5, season 3. I don't know.
episode 4,
Season 8.
6.